yo, welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one right here is for Succession, Season 1, Episode number 2. This was entered into our main rotation thanks to you guys voting on the poll. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend to keep telling all their friends to keep doing what they do. Also, it's because the algorithm wants them to. Thank you.
Alright, so it's been 8 months since we've seen the pilot episode.
Yes,
so
it
might take us a minute to get acclimated. A couple comments, though, from that first pilot episode with Will starting us off saying, hope you stick with this. It took 8 months to get voted in, so I guess now we can stick with it.
Yeah.
Ashley says, had a chance to watch in full, and it was such a blast. Your reactions were especially enjoyable. I'm so glad you got to watch it as well. I hope people will support in voting. To be honest, it took me a while to get into Succession because the vibe is just too cynical and the character is so unlikable and cringy. But when in the right mood for it, it is stellar.
Okay.
John says, love this show. Jay comes through to say, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it so much. I had like 3 to 4 other shows I wanted to sponsor before it, but you had already seen all of them. Haha. Interesting note, the watch that Logan is given by Tom is a Patek Philippe. The watches go for a wide range of prices. No one seems to know exactly how much this watch is worth. The reasonable guess is $15K or maybe even $40K. There are some wild sums thrown out like $160K or even $750, but those seem highly unlikely. Still, imagine buying your future father-in-law a $15,000 watch for his birthday and then he gives it away an hour later to a family to keep him quiet about his son, Roman, tearing up a $1 million check in front of a kid.
Yeah.
LOL. Really hope this gets voted in or you guys decide to watch it on your own time. Season 3 was earlier this year and all 3 seasons are wild. I'm so glad you guys voted it in.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Corey says, I hope this gets voted in for a new series. Love this show. Tom and Greg's scenes are the best. Also, fun note, the actor that plays Tom, Matthew McFadden, is actually British. He was Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice. I just think his American accent is so good. Jarena says, the best show, the writing is just stellar. And last comments from Marita, who said, subscribed because of this show. Ooh, sorry, Marita. It took us 8 months to get back to it.
Yeah, I hope so.
You must continue it. Really, it's one of the best shows I've ever seen. When I watched for the first time, I didn't get the hype in the first episodes, but on a rewatch, I love it all. There's some amazing plot twists that can make for excellent reactions. Team Kendall. Okay. All right, guys, let's jump into episode 2 right now.
Rafa, hey, my dad's in the hospital. Yeah, he had, I don't know what, yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be okay. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm here with Jess. We're just trying to get there. What the? Can we just find a way around the traffic, man? Just figure it out, please.
Yeah, it's in New York. That's all I'm gonna say. Turn around. Let's go. You're right. Don't need to get rid of the traffic.
What's the situation? Can somebody... Excuse me?
They're working on him.
What is this part of the hospital? Is this the best section?
Excuse me, doctor, is this the best part of the hospital? Sorry, we need to know.
The ICU is the ICU. This is the best place for him.
Is this where you would take your father?
Sorry, can team have some space, please?
Hey, here's an idea. Why don't you worry about the medicine?
Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to say.
Let's let the gentleman do his job.
Thank you.
Come on, let's do this for Dad.
Thank you.
Is this the special place? You know what I'm trying to say.
I just want to mention, we are rich.
Yeah.
So just want to make sure.
We're all trying to do our best, so just fuck off.
Trying to act like the king of the hospital,
Okay.
man.
According to this, it sounds like a stroke, but it could be an acute subdural hematoma.
Great, get in there and operate, Dr. Google.
He wants to talk to me about cryogenics.
Doctor.
What? Wouldn't that
These
just
guys
be
are such
typical? All the
dicks.
other billionaires are strolling around in new bodies, but not Dad, because we were too embarrassed to actually discuss it.
He didn't talk to you about cryogenics, Connor.
Okay.
You talked to him about cryogenics because you're obsessed with cryogenics.
I'm not.
And what he didn't tell you and what I'm telling you now
Yes.
is that you are an idiot.
Sticks and stones, Kenny.
Yeah, I know. And on his
He didn't
birthday
tell you,
too.
and I'm
It's so
telling you
shitty.
now.
What's happening now?
Are you staying at the hospital?
I guess. I mean, I think I've got a job,
That's
but
the
I
nephew.
don't know.
Like Logan said I did, but Marshall was the only one to hear it.
So, and then he tragically, you know, like, whatever.
Well, what sort of job? Was it a good job?
I don't know. Like,
Could be anything. And
I have like $20 left. The world is so fucked up.
I am not sending you any more money, Greg.
Step up.
I'm not asking you to send me.
Look, just,
Make sure about the job.
all right?
Yeah, I know.
Do you have cash?
Oh,
This is my last
yeah.
$1.
Not just my last 20.
That's fine, thanks.
I don't know if you know, I meant literally my last 20, not just my last 20.
Just
That's it.
mugged by shit.
Circumstances inductee
Got
Scotland
milk and
shortly
shit.
before the outbreak of the Second World War. Logan Roy grew up in poverty, but died one of the richest and most powerful men in America. His widowed mother took the decision to relocate.
18 obituary, they want us to okay it in case they have to run it.
I got the obituary right there.
I
Damn.
mean, it's made by his own news division. Doesn't say he was a prick.
Need to announce a plan by around 6:30 before the markets open in order to avoid a lot of funky chowder.
Did you say funky chowder?
We've set up down here.
What have you set up?
Well, you're gonna want a place to just be and chill, you know? We talked to some of the trustees of the hospital, so everybody knows who's who.
Yes, it's not a war room yet, but
Baby.
But if we need one, it's available.
This shit is crazy.
We talked to the trustees of the hospital.
We're setting up a war.
So yeah, they're gonna let us get this whole wing.
So there's a bathroom through there. Hi, Carolina. Thank you, guys.
Hey, this literally just happened
So
like 2 hours
I have
ago.
Asha from the nominating committee on the line.
Motherfucker sending me bananas
here
in the
as your
basket.
speaker, guys.
So sorry to hear about the news.
Likewise. As you know, our standing plan in the event of Logan's absence is to separate his CEO and chairman roles.
You become acting CEO. Frank stays on as COO. We'll need to act fast. Stabilize the stock.
Dewey? I'm sorry. My dad is my focus right now.
Well, of course, it's just that there's a problem in terms of the optics if what happened earlier today between you two gets out.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure. Well,
And then there's the problem with Frank.
As in
Logan fired him and promoted Roman.
Roman? Jesus. Look, I'm sorry. I can't get into this right now, guys.
no, of course. You are in no fit state.
Oh shit. I'm in a fit state.
But here's my take, okay? My dad got sick today, right? I don't know, nobody knows when he started acting out of character, but, like, he didn't seem great from the morning on, and there's no
No,
paper on
question
what's
no.
made today, right, Jerry?
nothing meaningful.
Yeah, it was words. Words are just, nothing. Complicated airflow. So, I mean, if I was saying what actually happened today, it would be nothing.
He didn't renege that
Well,
I'm
that
taking
certainly
over
makes
there.
things simpler from our point of view. Do you think you can get the family behind it?
Yes,
And Frank?
sure.
And Frank. Goddamn Game of Thrones out here in this bitch. Boy, that's all they do, man.
Let's talk here.
Fucking savages.
Connor's invited Willa down.
What? Here? What's the deal with their deal?
Unlike me, he has no sense of boundaries.
The fuck?
It's, I know, but it's empty, I think.
Hello? You wanna go play?
No, I, just wanted to... I've been thinking that this might be, really tough on Marshall.
Yeah, you're thinking that? What, will she put all her inheritance into gold or oil?
Bro, just sit in the seat. It's not working for
Look,
that.
I know that, like, the trust only comes into play if certain things happen.
Yeah, his dad, or brain dad.
Yeah, but I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be nice for Dad to wake up and for all of us to have signed like he wanted. You know, like a nice gesture.
And if he doesn't wake up, we've basically signed over to Marsha the power to choose the new dad.
So, okay. So, just for the record, you are declining to sign them the change of trust.
For the record? The fuck is this, McCarthyism?
Bring them.
Yeah, where are the papers?
They're in the house somewhere. They're just in envelopes. They're just in the house. You got it?
Okay. I was imagining that it was
hurting my goddamn neck. I have
So
to go.
tall.
Okay, just find
It hurt my goddamn neck.
And they're gonna be just.
I'm so done with this conversation. Just handle it, okay?
All right.
I'm so done with this conversation. Just like find it, okay? Babe, I can't hit with any of these people.
I'm gonna slap motherfucker for real, boy. So you just want me to look all over the house for some envelopes? I mean, bro, alright.
Turn it off.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you.
Did you pay for the cab?
Hey man, sorry, I'm really sorry, but I don't have any money for the cab.
I'm sorry, sir. Do I know you?
Yeah, I was here a little early. I got assaulted a little in there. So can you pay for the cab, please? She was supposed to call, but maybe she didn't because there's an emergency happening.
Sir,
And
I'm sorry. I don't know who you are.
Okay, so he's not going to lend me the money, so I don't know. You know, pretty much he owes you your money.
He owes me?
You better give me the money, dude.
What the fuck are you saying, bro?
Use more words.
Right.
Say which
You
family
guys
you
need to
are.
work this out for yourselves because basically one of you guys hasn't got $14, okay?
Would he appreciate the gesture if he was told about it later? Or even in the case of the worst case, would it have been nice to have asked his body?
Bro. This is not even a thing.
What did you say? Ask this body?
Yeah, like, ask for his permission to marry his daughter.
Oh.
Okay. Fuck.
While he's
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's probably in there eating a fucking chicken bucket and yelling at someone.
He's had a hemorrhagic stroke, a bleed in the deep right hemisphere that put pressure on the thalamus and the brainstem, and that's what caused the loss of consciousness.
So what do you operate?
We don't do that with deep bleeds, especially in older patients.
Well, he's not an older patient.
Dude, he just turned 80.
But like physically, he's like still in his 70s, and he's in great shape.
The evidence is that operating in situations like these isn't worthwhile.
So, I mean, what did
This
he
guy's what the
Okay, can
elaborate?
can I ask why?
Why I don't want the job that makes your brain explode?
Okay, but dear, excuse me, but I've always thought of you, and I mean this in the best.
the bottom? I think I'm the best option. I just want to say that if you need me
That's
to
why you.
go get sandwiches or coffee or step up from regional parks and run North America, I can and I will. And that's just an offer on the
Fuck
table.
off, Tom.
Fuck you, Kendall. Don't talk to Tom like that.
It's okay. It's fine. I was about to be announced. I mean, how can I not be the logical choice?
Because you were about to be announced, Ken, and then you weren't. I mean, the only thing we know for certain, like for absolute certain tonight, is that Dad didn't want you running the company. So if there was a list of 7 billion people on this planet that Dad would choose to be boss, we know you would be last.
Dad fired you, man.
No, he did not fire me. Fuck your options.
Well, we're gonna need to make a decision though.
This guy needs to make a decision.
Yeah.
Just like
Hello, this is Greg. I'm Greg's phone.
Greg, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm
Greg
just
on Greg's phone.
not dawdling.
I've been there forever. I know you're picking up PJs and all that shit. Just grab a sweater maybe also. My dad's, okay?
Okay. Which sweater?
It doesn't matter. Not something washed, something that he's worn, maybe, if you find one.
Okay, yeah. If he's worn it, how am I gonna know if it's worn?
Just smell it, okay? Jesus. I just want something that smells like him, okay? I just want that. Is that enough for you?
Dude, that's really nice. I would want that for if this was my situation too. So I'll sniff some stuff for you.
Just whatever. And if you tell anyone about this, I will cut your dick off. And don't forget those.
Did your arm not work? I was born a robot. Will die a robot.
Ken,
What can I say? It's, I don't know, adrenaline. It's just my body.
Oh, you ready to go? You ready to get pumping?
I'm glad you're here.
It must smell good, baby.
I can tell.
Yeah. Let's go somewhere practice. So you don't want to run it. Y'all don't want the other brother to run it, or the other brother to run it, or the other brother to run it. Jerry don't want to run it.
Stop. There's something I have to say to you. Siobhan Roy,
Oh my god.
will you marry me?
Is this where you're doing this right now?
Seriously?
I love you.
Tom.
I wanted to do something to make all this better. And I thought, well, your dad's still with us. Wouldn't that be a nice thing? We can get a quick wedding.
Slap him.
Is it about my dad dying in a sterile environment that screams a big romantic gesture to you?
Well, it's a horrible day, and I thought
Are you stupid
it
or
would be
dumb?
nice thing.
Oh, Tom, you can't balance it out like that. I'm not gonna give you a blowjob and your dog dies, right?
Yeah, okay. It's fine. I misjudged it. I get it.
No, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. That's just not how this is.
She ain't even her type. I don't even know why she even wasting her time, babe.
No, exactly. This is not.
She's gonna bully his ass every day.
Good. Okay.
Get your ass off the floor, Tom.
It's so embarrassing.
Just so you know. Yeah, whatever.
Yes?
Yeah. When it happens, yes.
Yes? Yep. Doing?
Yeah, Yeah. It's a shit show.
What is?
My family.
Our family. Our family.
I'm getting up in this.
I'm in.
You
She
did
said
that.
yes. Did you hear him do like we can do a really quick wedding?
Yeah. Let's just get it
Let's
on.
get it done while he's still alive.
Trying to get up in that wheel.
Hey.
It's fine, I got the slippers. Thank you. Yeah, I finally found her. Can you put them in there, please?
So, you got the slippers.
Uh-huh.
I guess that makes you Prince Charming.
I guess so.
You saying you want to fuck Marcia?
What? No. Why would you say that?
That's what you just said.
No, it isn't.
You said you were Prince Charming.
No, you just said that.
I'm kidding. Kidding.
Okay. Do you know that,
She's a daddy's girl, right? I mean, she wants to play it safe. We're the ones with the nuts to fucking revolutionize.
Okay, I'm not uninterested.
All right, then, let's fucking do it.
Well, here's the thing. Jerry just turned down the top job. So, does that mean something?
Are you fucking with me?
Nope.
Who asked Jerry?
It was broached.
It was broached?
Yeah.
By who did you broach? You broached it. Didn't you?
Don't pin the brooch on me, okay?
I did
Everyone
broach it.
was broached.
I was broaching it with Jerry.
It was broached.
Just want to make sure we trust each other. Everything up front, okay?
She doesn't want it.
Okay. Shanghai or something? Official? Okay.
Look, we need a statement by 6:30. So you just have to think. Like, bullshit aside, who do you think, really, Dad would prefer?
Bullshit aside. I mean, logically, it was up to me, babe. The only one that's even willing to fucking do it is him.
Kendall.
Yeah, so just fucking let Kendall do shit, and then when your daddy wake up, just be done with it. You know what I mean? Because nobody else wants to stand up and do it. So then, what we doing?
What's up, fam?
Oh, yeah. Did you get the papers?
What?
The papers in the email. I called you.
Dude, oh my...
Shit. You wait.
Well, that was short-lived.
Wrong.
All right, that was a fast-paced episode 2 of Succession, and I'm loving it, man. You know, it is what it is. It's one of those business, political, fighting shows, rapid, fast dialogue in there, almost like an Aaron Sorkin thing going on. And I just love all the ensemble of the characters back and forth with and going with there. This was just all talking for this episode right here, just trying to figure it out, work it out. Now, so now I can see where this first plot is going to be leading to, right? Because now the daddy just woke up at the end. So obviously there was only 3 people that knew about the death. But now that's 4. Because Kendall knows now. And he's going to be like holding that against his daddy for some reason, all this type of shit. I guarantee you that's what that's going to be. So his CEO-ness is going to be short-lived for a little while because now the daddy's back woke. And then we'll see how this go down. But man, all of the cutthroatness for the family is just, you can already see. It's going to be a super hot mess moving forward. And this is so surreal with the damn super uber rich business people out here. This is just how they navigate on these streets. And I love to see the inner workings of how it go down because I can almost guarantee that it is just like this in the real world too. And so I thought it's very humorous though, even though it's sad at the same time to really see that we got those different classes in the world, but it just is what it is. And that's just how people act. You know, do we got a better hospital? And they're like, we get the best of the best. You know, all this type of shit. And just the spoiledness of it is going to be really, really good. So I like everything about it. I'm glad it's finally in rotation so we can get a little bit more of it. And I cannot wait to see episode 3. Let's go.
Yeah, so, I mean, we watched Billions, which I think is like that upscale type. But this is on another level. I think also because of the family dynamic, especially in the I can never say that.
Nepotism?
Yeah, it's so apparent in this. And I think it's actually brilliant writing to have Greg in the mix because he's like the regular folk and you can see in contrast the 2 different family dynamics as far as him having not grown up with money and then obviously his cousins being like balling out of control. And just like the arrogance and like just the way they are is so mind-blowing to me and I can't connect with it at all, obviously, because that's not my lifestyle. It's just like I'm in shock every single time they like act in the way that they're acting, the way that they act towards each other. I mean, this would be an exhausting lifestyle to have as far as constantly trying to one-up one another and like win, like constantly, especially I think Kendall obviously has been living in this lifestyle for the longest as far as his role within the company too. But I thought Jerry was savage. This like was a short introduction to her character, but I like her so much. I thought she like was probably my favorite part of the episode, not only with her conversation with Roman as far as turning down the opportunity, but then to see how it plays out how it played out at the end with that last conversation with Kendall, I just thought she's savage. They're all savages.
Yeah.
All of them are. And now it is just one episode as far as Logan having been incapacitated. So now, how is he going to receive this information? What is that conversation going to look like? It isn't anything that was permanently locked in. It's just in him being not able to fill the role that Kendall and Roman did this thing. So like, what happens next? But really good episode as far as setting up the season. I'm so excited that it's in rotation now too, so we don't have to wait so long, so we can get better acclimated and like really invested into this series and each character. So can't wait for the next episode.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Succession Season 1, Episode 2. And until next time, peace.